Hey, this is Ninja Dilly's mom, and this is
Ninja Dilly.
and we are going to show you how to get to the Chapter 5 Oilspill Island.
This
brings you down
This
here.
crazy guy named Gurglefin.
You have to unlock him to get to the challenge, so all you have to make sure is that this guy trips all of the launch pads.
They look like launch pads, but they're like tumblers, like sort of like rock thingies.
So you break him free, and then you agree to go with him after this long dialogue, and you're here on the island. You want to come immediately over to the left and get the scroll.
You will see 3 trees when you spawn on the island. Go behind them, and there will be a scroll there.
You don't really need to talk to that guy. It doesn't do anything to the story. A few things to break, a couple coins to collect, but not much. So we're going to come up here to the main part of the island.
Here's a new enemy, Troll Reef Monkey.
Now you're going to see a lot of these where you have to actually move the crystals to get the laser beams pointing to the right one. They're more like puzzles, but on this level they're pretty basic. This one you just shove forward twice and it opens the gate. But before you go through it, you're going to come to this area because there's another collectible to find.
Hey guys, I got a joke for you.
Okay, we're going to use a water Skylander.
Okay, never mind.
And come over here and get the soul gem for Whamshell.
Whamshell, which we're apparently using, which is pretty funny.
Okay, so he's going to come up here, and we're going to switch back to a tech, because pretty soon you're going to want that. Alright, so we're going to use Boomer again. And actually, Boomer's the one who else's soul gem is on here. So we're going to come in here. Here's a tech spunk. They shoot, as you can see, lasers out of the sky, so you probably will take damage. They're kind of hard to avoid when you're fighting them. But we'll get some health here in a second.
Go up these stairs. There's another puzzle thing, a couple barrels.
Alright, we haven't gone up any stairs yet. We're going to grab the health first.
So you go up here, you can see there's a... Don't leave yet. Go on the bounce pad. There's a treasure chest up here. Lock it, and use the bounce pad to get out. And the puzzle's not up here yet. It's like a couple clicks away.
This is only part 1 of our walkthrough because this level's pretty long. So make sure you check out part 2 to get all the way to the end. We're going to take you about halfway through. Okay, so here's another one of this prism. This one's going to be shoved over twice, but now we have to pull a lever to get the beam to shine to it.
Pull the lever once and it will all be done. Just have to push that other one twice.
Okay, and what it unlocks is this gate right here. We're going to go to our next puzzle.
Just push that one back.
As you can see, the beams, when they hit you, don't hurt you at all. They can destroy enemies, though.
With one hit. Because whenever it hits an enemy, it says 100.
Okay, you have to unlock 5 of these cages, more of these gurgle people. Okay, this time we're going to have to twist the lever 3 times to get the beam to hit the crystal and unlock the gate. But before we go further, we're going to go to some more secret areas. Switch to Whamshell again, or whatever water Skylander you might want. We're using Whamshell.
Sorry about this, but I'm not going to be talking on this part because I don't know.
Just going to follow this pipe, and you can see the next soul gem. Okay. And like I said, there's Boomer. We were using him earlier for the tech, so both Boomer and Whamshell soul gems are on here. Okay, we're just going to follow the pipe back. There's nothing else in the water, but we are going to come up the boardwalk over here because your second treasure chest for the level is right here. So we collect these bits.
We're going to be doing giants after this. Whole entire spire doing for one.
Yep, so keep an eye on all the Ninja Dilly videos for the regular Skylanders, and then we'll also be doing giants. Alright, so the gate that was unlocked earlier.
Don't forget to check out my Call of Duty Black Ops 1. It's pretty sweet.
Okay, so here you can see a second cage you have to unlock. The guy up there is going to continue throwing bombs, but they generally miss you, and they don't do too much damage, so we're not worried about him.
These guys are also my giants.
Okay, that unlocks a gate we're going to go through in a second, but first we're going to let this one out. You really don't need health, but you can eat the ham if you want to. Okay, what we just unlocked is this gate over here to the left. And there's going to be another secret area where you're going to want to use a different Skylander in just a second.
There's a troll grease monkey. Speaking of grease monkey, you know what they're called grease monkeys? Because they have grease on them and they're monkeys. Ha.
Alright, so you can see we turned that to hit the crystal off in the distance. That's going to help us in a little bit. But right now we're going to sidetrack over here to a fire gate and switch to a fire Skylander. Now this part can take a long time. So we're going to come in the right, we're going to show you where to go and a couple times where not to go. This is probably the most frustrating part because it takes so long, all the play through the pipes. You can destroy these things, but it doesn't really do anything. There's no coins or anything for it.
It just like crinkles a little bit and like spills out.
Okay, we're going to do that to this one just to show you what happens, and also to show you when we come back to an area. Okay, so we're going on the right of this puzzle, and you can see it brings us right back where we were. So on this one, you only want to go to the left, and it spits you out here. It's not really much.
This is where you can open the middle, which is leading directly to the legendary treasure.
Alright,
so
we're going to pull this lever.
Started in this thing, you pull the lever, you can see it unlocks the middle one.
Okay, and that's where we first entered the gate, like you said.
Yeah. And there's a hat in here, so don't miss it.
Alright, so we're going to come up here, go to the launch pad. And you don't want to go in the right. You want to go on the left. Otherwise it just brings you back in a circle, and it's very annoying. So you're going to go on the left, spit you out over here, some treasure. And do not go on the right. It just spits you back at the beginning. Or I mean, do go on the right. Sorry. Alright. Here it goes. It's going to bring us to the legendary treasure. You can see the hat back there we passed. We have to come back for it in a little bit. So here's the legendary treasure.
Just like I said, legendary treasure.
Alright, you get in this one. Again, it snakes you through the pipes. Like I said, it takes a long time. Now, we're back at the entrance. So to go get the hat, we're going to go back in.
Speaking of legendary treasure, the legendary treasure you will get in Giants.
Okay, stay all the way to the left.
Legendary treasure will be getting in Giants. There will be a giant ship.
There's nothing you can do to those tires. Alright,
and
left again.
The legendary treasure you can actually put on.
And here you are at this. Alright, we're going to do some cutscenes so we don't show you through the pipes all the way out. We'll just show you which ones to go through. So we're going to head right. This one, we're going to stay right. Oh my word, why is she screaming? Alright. This one, we're going to head to the left. And you can be familiar with this without the launch pads. And back here. So we are going to go back to where we saw the legendary treasure and spit us back out here. Okay, and that's the end of this first one. So we're going to head on to part 2. You can see we're almost done with the collectibles. Okay, we'll see you on part 2.